Olunaku lwa leero omukyala Robina Nabanja terumutambulidde bulungi. Anti amangu ddala nga Paalamenti yakatandika okubaganya empawa ku kiteeso ky'abadde abaleetedde ekyokuba nti ayagalayo abantu abalala 9 bamwongerwe ku kabineti gy'agenda okukulembera. Omukyala Betty Bakireke akikirira abantu be mukono talutumidde mwana n'amubanja mukadde kano kennyini annyonnyole amayitire ga Jebbi Kibalama. Njagala ojjukire nti Nabanja yeeyama mu lwatu era n'alangirira nga bwe yali amanyi Jebbi Kibalama gye yali, n'annyonnyola eggwanga nti Kibalama y'omu ku baali baakwatibwa oluvannyuma lw'okwenyigira mu butemu mu bitundu ebimu mu bitundu by'e Yehoima mu mwaka ogwa 2022. Naye kuva olunaku Nabanja bwe yayogera ebigambo ebyo, Kibalama taddangamu kubwako kya mulubaale. Kuva olwo ebigambo ebyayogerwa Nabanja tebyerabirwanga bali ku ludda luvuganya, kubanga omuyiggo gw'okumanya Kibalama gy'ali gwali tegunnaggwa. Mukadde kano newankubadde nga mukyala Kibalama yafa, tekijjaawo mbeera nti amayitire ga Kibalama tegannamanyikwa. Era omukyala Betty Bakireke ye atandikiddewo. Mu vidiyo yemu ngenda kutwalako mu Paalamenti era olabe ebigambo bya Leader of Opposition Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi byayogedde amangu ddala nga yakalangirirwa ku bwaloopu. Ono ebigambo ebibadde dedicated eri Jacob Oboth ng'abijjira ddala mu bweyamo bwe. Ayogedde ku byabannamawulire n'atakoma okwo, n'ayogera ne ku nteekateeka y'okubeera n'obwenkanya wakati mu kugaba opportunity mu Paalamenti eno ey'e12. Okwawukanako ebibadde mu Paalamenti ey'e11 ebadde ekulembera omukyala Right Honorable Anita Anet Among, ebaddemu kyekubiira era nga yawulirwako enfunda nnyingi ng'alaga nga batalina okuwa opportunity abantu abamu okubaako bye boogera ku floor ya Paalamenti. Cabinet eyalondeddwa Mwami Yoweri Kaguta Tibahabulwa naye kati wetwogerera bannayuganda bagyogeredde ebiwanvu n'ebimpi. Bibino ebimu ku bintu ebireetedde bannayuganda okwemulugunya byogenda okuwulira nga n'abantu bankole tebalutumidde mwana. Katandike n'akatambi k'omukyala Betty Bakireke ku floor ya Paalamenti olunaku lwa leero, omanye okalya ddakaddadda. Kyangu nnyo okwogera ebigambo naye omulembe gw'obyogereddeko tegutera kwerabira kubanga wabeerayo archive. Abantu batereka ate tebeerabira ogwabwe gwakomyawo ebyo bye wayogera ne bwe giyitawo emyaka emeka. Kakati ne Nabanja yeeyogerera ekigambo naye ekigambo kye yamukkola kimufuukidde ekigambo. Katubifune.
Mr. Speaker, you know, by saying this, I'm representing you because I'm your MP.
Thank you.
I stand here, first of all, to congratulate Honorable Nabanja, who has just been approved by this House. Hope she will use this time now to tell us where Jebbi Kibalama is. Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir. I stand here to oppose the motion on one ground, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, since we gave ourselves this constitution, this country has never at any one time attempted to try out this particular article of our constitution. We should think about the framers of this constitution, what they thought about when they came out to limit the number of ministers. Mr. Speaker, I want to guess that the idea was to limit top leaders from using appointments to patronize the country. The Prime Minister stated that they want to cover the governance gap that has been created by the increase. But Mr. Speaker, today we have in that direction, therefore, we have more local leaders. If there is any governance gap that has been created, that gap can be fixed by the local leaders. And we know, Mr. Speaker, that the President has already designated colleagues here to be ministers. And by coming here after designating and announcing ministers, we are being treated as if we are just a rubber stamp to colleagues. That for the first time in the history of this country, let's for the first time stay this motion and try out the number of ministers as given in the Constitution. After all, the country now, the world now has opened up to more technology, more roads have been constructed, we have more local leaders, we have many MPs, and Mr. Speaker, there is no reason now we could think that each and every subject should be supervised by a minister. And if we are, by rationalization, we intended to curb having one department duplicating services. Here we have ministers for regions. What is more duplication than having a minister to serve just a region? That this is a minister for Uganda, this is a minister for Busoga, Mr. Speaker.
Your information is this way. Would you want to take?
Only to emphasize that, Mr. Speaker, you know, by saying this, I'm representing you because I'm your MP.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Isn't that blackmail?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Bwe bityo nno bwe bitambudde ku buuyi obwo. Robina Nabanja ne Parliament ye 12 agitandikidde mu muliro. Mu kanyomero ke kamu baganda bafe okuva mu Ankole bavuddeyo era nga bino bikwataganira ddala ku cabinet eyakalondebwa ennaku 2 emabega. Cabinet yafulumye olunaku lw'eggulo. Olukalala okuva ewa General Yoweri Kaguta Tibahabulwa ng'ayita ku kibanja kye ekya Twitter kwe yabutadde obubaka ng'alaganga bw'ayina abantu ab'enjawulo baalondobyemu mu bangi okubeera nga bakolagana nabo mu kabineti y'omwaka 2026 mpaka 2031. We twogerera okuva mu Ankola amawulire mabi gyali ebintu bingi nnyo bye baganye. Omanyi bulijjo bwe twogera nti abawestana bali privileged, baganda baffe bangi nga nabo beerimbikira mu kifaananyi ekyo, engeri gye babeera nti bava mu kitundu kye kimu. Kati eriyo omu ku bo n'abalala bangi ng'ono yabakiikiridde avuddeyo ye n'abiwakanya. Tugenda funa akatambi ako ate mu kanyomero ke kamu batwalirewo butereevu ne mu katambi akalala era nga nako kakubaganya mpawa ku kabineti yemu eyakalondebwa General Yoweri Kaguta Tibahabulwa. Tewali budde bwa kwonoona, katugenderewo mu katambi nkomewo.
Abanyankole bali bulungi, bali mu gavumenti bame Government eno gite.
Nziza okwogera ku ba ministers General Museveni be yalonze. Nkusaba ompulirize bulungi era omale onnyambe. Repost message eno era gisharing. Tuludde nga twogera ku nsonga y'obusosoze mu mawanga wano mu Uganda. Basebo ne bannyabo obujulizi buubuno. Bw'obanga gwe president wa Uganda ova mu Western Uganda, Chief Justice ava mu Western Uganda, Prime Minister Nabanja ava mu Western Uganda, bw'oba olonda ba minisita 30 gw'olowooza kyabwenkanya okulonda ba minisita 14 nga bava mu Western Uganda, nga ba minisita 16 be bava mu Uganda esigaddewo wano mu Buganda, mu East ne mu North, bono obawa ba minisita 16 Western Uganda yokka n'ogiwa ba minisita 14. Kyabwenkanya ekyo. Olowooza omuntu alowooza amangu tayinza kitwala nti General Museveni asasula mu mawanga. Basebo ne bannyabo, obusosoze mu mawanga kintu kibi nnyo. Naye ebikolwa bingi ebikolebwa wano nga bw'ogenda okubyetegereza bw'oti olaba ng'omulimu obusosoze mu mawanga. Western Uganda etandikira wano Masindi, negenda Hoima, nesala Kasese Fort, negenda Mwankole, negenda Kigezi paka wali wansi ekisolo. That is Western Uganda. Abo bafunye ba minister 14. Region yaabwe eyo population yayo okusinzira ku census ya 2024 balina population ya abantu 1,11,600,000. Baba wadde almost a half eyaba minister. Kati Uganda esigaddewo Buganda oba giyite Central, n'ogenda mu East, n'ogenda mu North, n'ogenda mu West Nile, fene batuwa ba minister 16 obadde okimanyi ekyo. Obwo bwe butaba busosoze kibaaki. Basebo ne bannyabo tubeere benkanya. Emisolo fenna tusasula. Abantu beeyo mu West si be basinga okusasula emisolo. Fenna tusasula emisolo. Nabwe kityo bwe wabeerawo national cake fenna tuli entitled okubanga we share it equally. Olw'ensonga kambajjukize government Uganda bagatta bugassi mawanga oba mwerabira oluusi ensi yaffe bwe yatandika. Uganda bagatta bugassi regions ne baleeta Busoga, Buganda, Ankole, Teso, bwe batyo ne batugatta. Yensonga lwaki omuzungu bwe yali ng'akyali wano ng'okufuna omulimu bw'oba owandiika application bakugamba teekako eggwanga lyo. Henry Maganda emusoga by tribe. Abazungu batandika omusingi ogwo mu Uganda olw'ensonga okuyamba buli ggwanga libeere nti tewabeerawo okukola nsobi ne bagaba emirimu egya gavumenti nga tribe emu yegitwala, leka buli ggwanga libeere nga lisobola okujja ne lifuna emirimu. Ne bwe mubanga mwenna abava mu region emu mwe musinza okuba ne qualifications nga naye emirimu weegiri egya gavumenti mwenna tebagibawa. No, kabanoonyeko ne mu region endala olw'ensonga this is a marriage. Fenna gye twava eri ne tujja ne tubeera mu bufumbo omanyiddwa nga Uganda. Fenna tulina obufunamu. Kati gwe bw'olaba kabineti ya General Museveni eyo tuli mu bufumbo obwatugatta fenna banna Uganda equally. You are the president. Prime Minister wo ali wo, Chief Justice ali wo. Abo be bantu abana abakole government. Vice President yekka yali eteeso. No ani speaker ali embudama. Naye era ne bw'ojja okulonda ba minister n'otoswala kulaba nti bonna omuntu alabira ddala nti ssente zaffe ez'omuwi w'omusolo abazifunamu bava mu region emu. That is not right. That is not proper. Ekyo kikyamu. We can't accept this. We can't keep quiet. Imwe abasoga ndi bw'oweetegerezaawo maapu eyo eya Uganda ekulaga ekitundu kye beeta Western Uganda, ako kapaati konka ke mubona akapapo kaafuniemu baminisita 14. Uganda eyasigairewo yona yona yafuna baminisita 16. Ime mubona ekyo nga kituufu. Uganda erina population ya milioni 45 okusinza bwe batubala 2024. Ka region aka Western Uganda kalini population ya abantu milioni 10. Kati milioni 10 edda abantu bafunye emirimu gy'aba ministers 14. Emilioni 45 wotola ku 10. Uganda ekitundu ekisigairewo kibani population ya abantu milioni 34. Emilioni 34 ezisigaire edda Uganda wano mu Buganda webeta mu Central jamu East oje mu North ne mu West Nile. Ife tunatuna Uganda yasigairewo batuwaire ba minister 16. Obona nti ekyo kyabwenkanya kitegeeza sente tunatuna nga tusasula omusolo bijja wabale. And the same ka region yako akali mu population y'abantu 10 are you aware nti balini ba members of parliament era bangi okwenkana nife Uganda esigairewo? We need reforms. Twetaaga amateeka okuyiramu okugakyusa agasengeka ebyobufuzi wano ebyokulonda wano mu Uganda. Tutegeere imwe abantu abatono bati 11.6 million. How do you have more members of parliament than us, the majority? You a small region like this, how 11.6 million. How do you have 14 ministers, cabinet ministers, and you have the president, you have the prime minister, you have the chief justice? We, the 34 remaining million Ugandans, mwatuwa only 16 ministers. Are we part of this country? Do we matter anyway? Ninzenwe maganda matia chowolo tudde. Buno busosoze bwene. Buno busosoze bwe mutambuze message eno. Buno jeno Museveni kyali kukola kino busosoze. Twetaaga emirimu gya government equally olw'ensonga tusasule emisolo twena. Tusasule emisolo. Tusobola kuwekinga up walonda abantu bona nga bali kuva mu region indala. 14 cabinet ministers are coming from a region where there is a chief justice, where there is a prime minister, there is the president. The rest of Uganda, the 34 million Ugandans, wabawa only 16 ministers. Nga ne Buganda wano erina population esinga Western kubanga Buganda erina population ya milioni 13. Tambuza message nizenwe maganda matia cholo tudde. Buno busosoze mawanga.
Ebigambo ng'ebyo mu butuufu mbulwa ekyokubyongerako. Kankutwalirewo mu parliament y'eggwanga tumale ofuna ebigambo bya leader of opposition Joel bya dedicatingidde Jacob Oboth amulabudde n'okumulabula nti yewala okufaanaganako nga Anita Among emivuyo gy'abadde yenyigiramu emyaka 2 n'ekitundu yenga Joel gy'abadde leader of opposition mu parliament. Abadde atuuyana na Anita Among ng'ebigambo byafuuka ebigambo n'atuuka n'oggoba ne bannamawulire obutajja kukavaringa mawulire ga parliament. Kino nno Jacob Oboth ye kyakoleddewo kwe kuganya bannamawulire abaali bagobwa okubeera nga butereevu bakomawo bakole emirimu gyabwe. Program eno tambudde ne Sheikh Ashraf omulombi w'edduwa munoonyeeko ennamba ewe eryawo gwena n'embeera muyite etali nnungi akulombera eddwembere ejja kubeera ng'ate efuuka maliraadi. Nalime wagonda ate ananyuka. Eno video kebeere nnyimpi okuwa omwaganya buli muntu yenna okugiraba okugimalayo gisharingireko ontereko ne comment kiyambeko ne ka like nga kwokatadde okutuuka ne ku muntu omulala. Kale abankumire.
Really, I'm not here to oppose anything and everything. No. My duty and the duty of colleagues on this side is to keep the government in check. That's our duty. And I invite colleagues to join us in doing this duty, doing the same, executing this mandate. Because keeping the government in check is for the good of each one of us. Honorable Speaker, I'm sure one of these days you will have a day when members will raise matters of national importance. They'll tell you about the poor roads in their areas. They'll tell you about, government officials stealing money that is supposed to trickle down to their people. They'll tell you about bad hospitals. They'll tell you about all these many different things. So as we keep government in check, it's for the good of all of us, and we shall happily continue to do it. Honourable Speaker, the Vice President and the Prime Minister have been approved by this House. We all did not vote for the both of you, but you have been approved. And our hope is that you will serve everybody. Because you see, that's what service delivery is supposed to be about. That you will extend services to everybody. That your offices will be accessible. We are going to bother you a great deal. Please get ready. Whether it be knocking at your offices, whether it be here on the floor, we shall not come at your home. She has said at home, no, we shall not come. But here in the Parliament. Please get ready. Because it's important for that to get happen. On our end, we are going to keep you in check. And please, you should be happy about that. It should not be a bad thing. When we keep you in check, we are saying, do better here, improve here, do this the right way as should happen. And so we'll keep bothering you about all these many different things, service delivery, political prisoners. That's a song we have sung, and we're not going to keep quiet. Because there's people that are rotting in jail 5, 6, 7 years. They have not had their day in court. That is wrong. Wrong, 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 regardless how it happens. And by the way, the same has happened to some people on the interim side. So regardless who it happens to, it is wrong. So these things we shall not keep quiet about. Get ready. Honourable Speaker, I did not vote for you to become Speaker. Because I had a candidate. No, me, I'm saying it publicly. Because I had a candidate. But I'll tell you what, Right Honourable Speaker.
But your candidate voted for me.
I don't know about that. But I want to believe the 60 votes he got, one of those was his. But I'll tell you what, Right Honourable Speaker. I want to salute you, especially for your remarks after you took chair of Speaker, when you were still at Kololo. I, for that moment, felt at ease. I hope I'll continue to feel that way. And here is why I felt at ease. Your speech had 3 critical elements that excited me. Number 1, you promised to be a speaker even for those who did not vote for you, like me. And that's imperative. Because now you have become a referee for all of us. Our hope is that you will be ready to blow the whistle when there is a hard tackle, as opposed to you actually being the one tackling us. So that gave me comfort, Right Honourable Speaker. You promised in your remarks a corruption-free parliament. That excited me. And you have our support in ensuring this, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, you promised that Parliament is supposed to be open, and so the media is supposed to be welcome here. I want to appreciate, because on that one you have taken immediate action. I was told that the Nation Media Group accessed Parliament today, because they were barred from accessing Parliament for months, and that is wrong. My appeal to you, Right Honourable Speaker, I'm saluting you publicly for the remarks that you made. Kindly actualize the remarks that you made. That's my humble appeal to you. Sometimes we say things and then we don't actualize them. But my hope is that you are going to actualize these remarks that you made, that we shall all feel comfortable in being in this house. That I should feel at ease to stand up and object to something. And I know I'm not going to be vilified. And by me, I mean several colleagues. That nobody is going to be vilified for having that school of thought. That's why we are all here. We all have different schools of thought. Honourable Speaker, I have been leader of the opposition for 2.5 years in the 11th Parliament. Leader of opposition by law is part of the Parliamentary Commission. I did not attend even one single parliamentary commission meeting. How can that be right? Because I was never invited. Honorable Speaker, when I made a lot of noise about this issue, subsequently there were about 2 or 3 invitations that came to my office. And how did they come? So the office you're occupying now approves whenever a leader of the opposition is going, even if it is out of town, for official duty. So one of those times, I think we were going to these entities we were oversighting in Amuru, Inspire Coffee, in Tungamo. So you are on the way there, you get a call from the office that a letter has come here for parliamentary commission, and it is happening in 30 minutes. So yes, some people might say I got invited about 3 times. Yes, but I was on the way out of town for official duty, and the Speaker's office knew. These things have got to change. Let's observe the law. Let's do right, as is expected. Finally, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, you have seen the quandary we are grappling with here. We don't have adequate space. This parliament, I am told, was made for about 80 people the time it was constructed. We are now 529 members. When you add the ex-officials, we shall be 550 plus. Now that we have opened the space and said we can have many more ministers, we are waiting. Right Honourable Speaker, there is new chambers that have been under construction for donkey's years. It is something that I have talked about here on the floor of Parliament. Money is appropriated for the same. What is happening? Every financial year money is appropriated. Why has that place become a bottomless pit? Why do they not finish constructing that place so that members don't sit on their laps? Especially because money is appropriated. It would be a different thing if somebody was saying there is no money available, but money is passed here. At one time I said, look, can we stop passing this money? But the money is appropriated. Work doesn't happen. Meanwhile, Parliament spends billions of shillings to rent office space for members and staff. Why? Honourable Speaker, we are trusting you to fix these issues. I'm glad that you ably talked about them. We are looking forward to working with you. We are looking forward to all of us enjoying our space here, supporting what we feel is right to support, objecting to what we feel we should object to, and who will benefit? The people of Uganda out there. I thank you and congratulations to us all.